Hello, YouTube. Before you join iGenius, I want to revisit the issue of the income disclosure statement. And I'm going to produce what I call a poor man's income disclosure statement. And I regret the terminology already, but I am from an era which uses the expression poor man's to mean, well, when you can't do the real thing, you kind of slap together something cheap and dirty, and that's what we're doing here. I need to define first what an income disclosure statement is. It derives from legal terminology of specifically adequate disclosure. So adequate disclosure is a concept confirming that all essential information is included in financial statements for the benefit of an investor or for a creditor to rely on when they are analyzing a company. And here's a clue, folks. This is a clue that multi-level marketing business opportunities are investment opportunities. They are never framed that way, but nevertheless, if you break them down to their bare bones elements, that's what they are. Now, an income disclosure appears to be unique to multi-level marketing. Now, on the right here, we have an example IDS from the MLM It Works, and this is from 2016. And when I look at this thing, what you see in the rows are the various distributor ranks, and in the columns you see things like percentages of distributors, and then they give here, shame on them, average monthly incomes with a high and a low, and that's what they really need to do is median, and I hope that I've described that in previous videos, particularly the ones on math. Suffice to say that even a good IDS looks bad. It's hard to make this look like a good business opportunity. Now, if a company does not produce an IDS, you can be sure that the distribution of incomes across those ranks is going to be even more skewed to the top rank. Otherwise, why don't they show it to you? So what about iGenius? Let's take a look at iGenius's income disclosure statement. That's right. iGenius doesn't have one, but there are some clues as to how incomes are distributed in iGenius. If you listen carefully to the presenters of this opportunity, depending on who's talking, between 80% and 90% are quote-unquote happy customers. That is, they're not participating in the compensation plan. However, and this is an important point that I hope I can explain, there are no retail sales in iGenius. All the customers are distributors. Now, in some MLMs, all the distributors are customers. All the distributors are customers in every MLM. But in some MLMs, not all the customers are distributors. Like, for instance, there is a retail status. You can just buy this stuff from your friend and you don't need to buy into the income generating opportunity, right? Not so in iGenius. There is only one class. There are when you do your buy-in, you can sell to other people. But wait, there's more. There was a video that was leaked in January of 2022 because the official version of it, I think, leaves out the part where one of the higher-ups in iGenius explains that there is a distinction between those who earn less than $600 in commission per year and those who make more. If a customer earns more than $600 in commission per calendar year, they must participate in what this person referred to as a KYC, a Know Your Customer process, which is essentially equivalent to submitting a W-9 to them, or the equivalent. Because when you earn more than $600, according to United States law, the company owes you a Form 1099, meaning you are officially a 1099 contractor. So, $600 is the artificial divide between customers, so-called, and members, so-called, which are basically just the same thing, except one has managed to sell more than $600, has earned more than $600 in commission every year, and the other has not. Now, how many members and customers are there in iGenius? Well, I think without really intending to, they gave this away in a press release earlier this year describing their purchase of their beauty product company. This is going to be fun, folks, when this starts. I can't wait to report on it. In that press release, InvestView iGenius admitted that there are 15,000 global customer/members, including more than 17,000 alumni, as they say. I love this expression, alumni. These are people who aren't in the system anymore, right? Who are no longer paying in, but they used to, and maybe iGenius still has their email address and they hope to market to them. I don't know. Suffice to say, we can assume there are only 15,000 individuals in the comp plan. If that is so, between 12,000 and 13,500 of them earn less than $600 in commissions because they're quote-unquote happy customers, even if they are trying to sell the product. We don't know. They don't call anybody up and say, are you just a happy customer, or are you just really trying to sell this and you haven't been able to get $600 in commissions? They know who's getting commissions and who's not. They just won't tell you these numbers. Anyway, between 12,000 and 13,500 are getting fewer than $600 per commission per year. Therefore, the median income is certainly less than $600 per year, and it is likely zero. With the $175 per month subscription fee, the median annual income is likely less than zero in iGenius. Folks, your knowledge, experience, your value as a person is far in excess of what is required to be in iGenius or any MLM. You are way too valuable to get stuck in this mess. Please don't do it. That's all I've got. I'll see you in the next episode.